All right, good evening all. Welcome to the October 21st, 2025 business meeting of the Board of Education. We will start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Yes. Yep. Okay, I believe we have a special guest to sing the national anthem. Brendan, there it is.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly gleaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you very much. That was excellent.
Yes.
Okay, just a quick note for our emergency exits are the two doors behind. I need a motion for the order of agenda, please.
Motion.
I need a second. Second. All in favor? Aye. Motion passes. We will move on to the clerk's report now. I need a motion, please. Motion. I need a second.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Motion passes. Public comment. Speakers will recognize who wish to address the board on agenda items only. I think we're okay there. So we will start with our students of the month. Who do we have first? Mr. Meyer, come on down.
Thanks, Spring. All right, very special student of the month. First, I'd like to ask two special teachers to come up and join me. Miss
fourth grade role model. Kennedy's a bubbly, hardworking, caring, friendly, and very bright girl. From the minute she stepped into the classroom this year, on the very first day of school, her teachers recognized that Kennedy carried all the characteristics of a student who not only deserved but earned September Student of the Month. In the time that we've gotten to know Kennedy so far, she's demonstrated qualities of a great friend and a big help to others. She is always the first one to volunteer herself without hesitation. Kennedy is a beautiful artist and loves adding extra pictures to her writing pieces. Her favorite subject is reading. Kennedy politely asks if she can read her chapter book independently, which makes everybody so proud of the great choices she continues to make. Her favorite special class is physical education, where you can find her actively participating in many fun activities with her classmates. Some of her favorite include running and all sports. Outside of school, you can find Kennedy enjoying her time, riding horses or cheer practice, perfecting her skills in both activities to be the best she can possibly be. Some of the other activities she enjoys is playing with her adorable dog, Winnie. One of Kennedy's great talents is being a wonderful older sister to her younger brother. She also will be an amazing big sister to her soon-to-be baby brother and baby twin sisters. Kennedy loves living in Hampton Bays. Not only does her school spirit shine when she's cheerleading, but she loves all of her teachers, past and present. One thing that many Hampton Bays community members share is their love of the beach. Although unfortunately summer has ended and the cold seasons are upon us, and we are always thinking about the beach just like that. We are honored to have Kennedy be a part of our fourth grade team. We can't wait to watch her learn, grow, and continue to accomplish many great things in Hampton Bays Elementary School. Thank you, Kennedy, for being such a wonderful young student. Your future is so bright. We're so proud of you. Congratulations, Kennedy.
Congratulations, Kennedy. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Meyer. Mr. Carlson, I believe you're up next. Yeah. You have to sing.
I'm the backup mic tonight. It's pretty. The Hampton Bays High School September Student of the Month. Brendan Ball. Brendan was nominated by the music department for his outstanding contributions and unwavering dedication. The music department nominating Brendan is no surprise. He is the definition of outgoing and has dedicated himself completely to the performing arts. Just this month, Brendan performed an amazing duet performance with Charlotte Summer at the Triumph Cabaret. His resume here at Hampton Bays reads like a program playbook. He's the key tenor in our select choir and chamber choir. He's represented our school at prestigious out-of-school music festivals like Nisqually, Scamia, and Hamida. He's performed at Music in the Parks, and on top of his vocal talents, he also plays piano and flute. But Brendan isn't just a school performer. He performs professionally at the Gateway Theater and has supported major productions like Frozen, Willy Wonka, and Elf. And here's a fact you won't find on most high school resumes. Last winter, he sang live while figure skating legend Nancy Kerrigan performed next. And somehow, between all those rehearsals, he finds time to be an active member of our school community. He's in the Triangle Music Honor Society, the Interact Club, and has served on the student council as well as the freshman vice president and the junior class representative. Brendan's dream is Broadway, and he's not just dreaming, he's doing the work. He has already auditioned for major Broadway shows and has landed callbacks for The Outsiders and Back to the Future. This hard work is already paying off. Brendan's goal is to attend college for music theater, and I am thrilled to share that he has already been accepted to his top choice, the Norwalk Conservatory. He is also applying to other powerhouse programs like the University of Michigan, PACE, and Ithaca. After college, his plans to pursue a career in the performing arts and eventually share his passion by teaching theater or voice. His advice to his peers perfectly captures his spirit. Don't let people tell you what you can do and what you cannot do. Finally, Brendan, we would like to extend our heartfelt thank you. Brendan would like to extend his heartfelt thank you to his parents. Please join me in congratulating Brendan, truly talented and deserving student of the month.
Allow me to introduce Hampton Middle School's Student of the Month. For September, 8th grader Jacob Perez. Jacob is just meeting us after coming back on a bus from Pearson Middle School, where as the goalkeeper, he helped the A and win sports with Pearson. Of what kind of kid he is, when we had our conversation about tonight, he informed me that they had a delay to come back from Pearson. And I said, well, you can come in uniform. He said, I want to go home and shower first. So he's a freshman shower first. That's a big deal. Jacob was nominated for tonight's recognition by his team of teachers, Team Resilience, who had this to say about his nomination. Jacob is a student who is always trying to do his best in class. He is usually first to complete his work, but he is also always willing to help others in class. He is very respectful and is a role model student who always leads by example. Jacob is off to a strong start academically as he challenges two regions of the courses, biology and algebra. He is especially enjoying bio, as he says it is difficult, but it lines up with his current goals, which include pursuing a career in the medical field as either a doctor or a nurse. He is especially intrigued by what he is learning about human respiration and the body systems and how they work. Outside the classroom, Jacob is a goalkeeper for our school team. He is also eager to play basketball and track and field this year. He finds being involved in school sports both challenging and helpful in terms of teaching him how to organize himself as a student who is committed to learning every day and succeeding in his 8th grade studies. Jacob was also inducted into the National Junior Honor Society last year as a 7th grader and is eager to return to be an active member and student leader in his 8th grade year. Beyond school day, Jacob prioritizes studying and homework with an occasional dose of a round of video games, which is okay when homework is done. He is also an avid reader of the Alex Rider book series, which he describes as a combination of action, adventure, and mystery genres. Jacob shared that the results of last year's Naviance surveys indicated he would be a strong match for careers in either social work or detective work, which is what to consider either medicine
Good evening, everybody. Before my report tonight to the board, I have one final special presentation to make. This summer, in mid-August, we lost a great friend in Hampton Bays, Kathy Hummel. She was our Scrabble coach. We have a Scrabble team which participates in the National Scrabble Association. She was known as the Chamber of Commerce lady, the fishing tournament lady, the Booster Club raffle and Booster event in the winter lady. But to us, she was Kathy, the Scrabble lady, and dedicated a tremendous amount of time for many, many years for a quiet club, but a stealthy club, as you can see on the screen behind me. And so we were, what a loss it was for us and our team when Kathy passed away after a battle with cancer. But in true Kathy Bain spirit, she ensured that the Scrabble Club is going to live on. And I'm pleased to be here tonight with Susan Rocco and Anderson and members of the Scrabble team because they've got some great news to share with you. So I'm going to invite you all to the microphone to share with us some great news and your plan for to keep the Scrabble Club alive in Hampton Business School.
Thank you, Board and Mr. Collins. We are so excited that we are going to be able to keep this going. And it is really special to us to do it in honor. We also, so we're really excited because one of the things we got to watch Kathy do with our kids is really see the best that they can be. So we're really excited to say that one of our students, Anna Perez, is number 10 in the nation. And she Mom didn't know, we kept them surprised. I saw on the board, I'm like, oh, I wonder if they get it. But we've come such a long way watching these kids grow up. And both Barbara and I have 5 kids in total that have been through the program. So they'll be back in the middle school this year, we're happy to say. So if you know anybody and teachers, start spreading the word. We're going to keep it going and keep it growing and just do amazing things, just like Kathy did.
Anna is not someone you want to play words with friends. She'd be your friend, but not during the game. Congratulations, Anna. All right, congratulations again to all, and we're going to take a quick 5-minute break, and we'll be back with the business section.
recall. October enrollment is where things start to settle down a bit because we sort out where kids have gone if they haven't returned to Hampton Bays, and new entrants are settled as well. So we're up 5 students from last month. We currently stand K through 12, 1,940 students. At next month's board meeting, we'll approve the budget development calendar, if you can even imagine that. Right? We'll close out the books on last year's audit tonight as well. I will talk about that. But, just as soon as that happens, we're turning the page to 2026, 27 already. This is an exciting exciting news I want to share, and it's a partnership that Mr. Ferraro is developing with the Southampton Town Police Department, another evolution of our partnership with the police department, and now the United States Secret Service and National Suffolk School Boards Association. On Tuesday, November 4th, which is Election Day and Superintendent's Conference Day, we will host a National Threat Assessment presentation. It's been about 8 years, I think, since we've had a threat assessment presentation by the Secret Service National Threat Assessment Center on Long Island. There's been one that's been held in Nassau. There was one in Stony Brook a number of years ago. But the sad truth is that over a generation of school violence and safety issues that have taken place in the United States, there is a body of research that exists about threat assessment, about profiles of targets and profiles of violence doers, for lack of a better word. And these threat assessment presentations bring together law enforcement, mental health professionals, and educational professionals, and as well as security and school safety folks. So currently, registration stands at over 100 individuals. We will host them here in the auditorium on Conference Day. We'll have a number of our staff participating here, and this is really in line with Chief Kiernan's leadership in Southampton Town around behavioral threat assessment. We are supporting, we've submitted letters of support for Federal Department of Justice grants that the town is applying for to enhance the school resource officer program, to have enhanced safety and security in all of our schools. This is the next step on Handle with Care, which is now running across the entire town of Southampton. You recall we piloted that last semester as well. So the partnership with the police continues to become more sophisticated and more multidimensional. And so board members are welcome to attend this presentation as well if you like and have time that day. It's a 4-hour presentation, so it's substantive. So thank you, Mr. Ferraro. A couple of other items on my radar that I want to share tonight. I want to thank Mr. Foster for taking us through a really fun homecoming week. There were a number of senior games last week as well. We've had a lot of pink. The volleyball team had pink out last week as well. And it culminated in a parade from the middle school to here with a homecoming game with a win against the Port Chaffee Royals. Very exciting game. The quesadillas on special. This week is clam chowder on special at the Bacon Booster Shack, the Bacon Shack. So thank you. That was really exciting. We had a class of 1975, 1985, 1995 present with us over the course of the weekend. I gave a tour to the class of 1975 on Sunday morning here. And while a lot has changed in the building for them, certainly, we spent a couple of hours here, and it was a lot of fun to hear their stories about when a Volkswagen was put in the senior courtyard. That was their class. They proudly proclaimed. But students are here to talk about a senior prank now. But really fun to hear the stories of being in pride then, and what was then prideful is still prideful today. We spent a lot of time in the hallway between gymnasiums looking at the different team photos. We saw Doc Makowitz field hockey we are competitive and included in this essay contest as well. Our Veterans Flag Ceremony will recognize Don Beck on Friday, November 7th, and the fourth grade class of 2034 will facilitate and host that ceremony. The distraction-free schools policy. We had a board meeting right at the beginning of the year, the school year, so didn't really have enough data to report back, but anecdotally speaking, a month and a half into this, if you look in the senior lounge outside the auditorium, there's a ping pong table and Jenga. There's a putting green. There's some fierce Uno being played during study hall, and there's homework being done during study hall. That's how I get in and out of the building, so I can attest to that. And I think I can say with certainty cell phone usage is down. We're not battling this with the phones. I'm not surprised. We have great kids in this school district, but I think adults, kids are just putting the device down. I find myself putting the device down. I found myself subconsciously grabbing it and realizing that this is not just a put the phone down choice. Black or white choices are really retraining yourself, and so our students have risen to the occasion in getting that done. Mr. Thomas is here. We had some great drum flute. His favorite of mine. All you need, college dorms. You remember that? We went to SUNY, Albany, Oneonta, Corcoran, and Bennington. We had 47 students with us on that trip. Official college tours in each place. We got to see our alumni thriving on those campuses, and that helps define their what the next year and a half is going to look like for them. So we communicate with parents about now that this has happened, this is what we're going to be focusing on the day after graduation through the end of next year. And what are conversation starters that can happen at the dinner table, provided that we have a distraction-free kitchen table as well. What are the conversations that we can have around what happens after graduation? Southampton Business Alliance and their housing initiative, their affordable housing initiative, I want to thank Cheryl Heather, who has been our liaison there. A number of years ago, 2019, they had introduced the idea of giving two $1,000 scholarships to a graduating senior who was attending a trade school. And they're going to rotate it around the town of Southampton high schools. They were going to start with us in Hampton Bays, and that year we didn't have any students going through trade school. So I hate to let money go, so I pitched a new idea and repackaged it and said, well, we have kids going into the trades in 11th grade at BOCES, and Southampton Business Alliance was really interested in cultivating a pipeline for the building trades, carpentry, HVAC, electrical, plumbing, and welding. And so the average toolbox and toolkit at BOCES, your grounding boots for the electrical program, or tools for carpentry, it's about $300. So since 2019, Business Alliance, great organization, this is a great idea, let's do this every year. And we won't rotate it, we'll give it to all the kids in Southampton town. Since 2019, they've invested over $50,000 in our students with their toolkits going into the building trades, Bridgehampton, Southampton, Westhampton, Hampton Bays, and Sag Harbor, Pearson. So we were able to do that. We gave out 33 scholarships across the schools this year in all of those programs. In December, Mrs. Fox is going to present to the board on the Future Scholars Program at Stony Brook Southampton University, which kicked off at the beginning of October, Saturday, October 4th. We have 20 students in the cohort, 20 current 8th graders, first-generation college students who soon have been identified, and soon Stony Brook Southampton will work with them in a monthly workshop, a summer camp experience on the campus, right? Right? That's, and all sorts of different dynamic programming around career development, traditional university programming, the marine sciences, the future hospital, and affordable workforce housing there as well. But one of the exciting programs in development right now is an early college high school, modeled off of what Suffolk Community College currently does at their eastern campus. Riverhead students have the opportunity midday to go to campus and take some college courses that wouldn't traditionally be offered in a high school. So it's not a competition. It's kids looking for something different. Like the OCs, they go there for 3 or 4 periods and they take 1 or 2 classes a day. And those would articulate to what a freshman transcript would look like. So this partnership is a 3-way partnership between the high schools on the East End, Stony Brook, Southampton University, and Suffolk Community College, where there would be Suffolk courses facilitated and taught on the Southampton campus in the spring semester. The courses would cost $300 for a transcript, $100 a credit, a fraction of what students would pay. And so Suffolk, the dean at Suffolk and the executive vice president at Stony Brook University Southampton and I are working with our counseling office, Mr. Morgan, to identify types of students. Timeline didn't really work totally in sync, but for next year it will, because we can put these courses into our master scheduling process, and if a student is interested in it, it blocks out that period of time in the master schedule for them where something wouldn't conflict. We're sort of backing into it this year because we're just developing this now, and of course, this past summer schedules are developed. So we might get a couple, but we're going to go and grow from here. That is, we're going to get into November, it's going to be December, and then surprise, it's June. Like we're into the year, but we're already looking ahead at what's to come. Any questions or comments I'm happy to take?
I'm so glad that we are hosting the Police Alliance here. I think that's fantastic. Thank you, Mr. Progress. Appreciate that. That's awesome.
Mr. Luce. Thank you, Mr. Springer. Just a couple of things tonight.
And that'll